Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we kick off untraditionally with a chart when it comes to Zilliqa, because we are in a very critical phase, and we are about to kick off what will be a monstrous momentum about to build for the Zilliqa network. And so we are building a massive formation here, which is going to be really exciting from a Zilliqa perspective, because we've been waiting patiently for this to happen, and obviously with a lot of exciting things coming up. So be on the lookout, because the end of Zilliqa dropping is almost near. Now, Zilliqa AMA session with co-founder Amrit Kumar. So discussing Zilliqa with co-founder. This particular article talks about the Zilliqa network reportedly pioneered to use the sharding concept, which carries out transactions with smaller groups, and they are between miners and ensure parallel transactional verifications. The benefit of these smaller groups in terms of transitional verification makes it possible for consensus to be attained faster, thus making it possible to process more transactions at a time. And this unique blockchain is also aimed at resolving issues with scalability and has seen the network grow a strong community. They do call it the Ethereum killer. They call it the next Ethereum. There's a lot of names that go around to it. So, there's a lot of things, a lot of momentum building for Zilliqa. And in these are the times, right? So you got to get in when nobody's talking about something. When people are talking about something, it's already too late. And this is one of those moments, right? If you don't take the opportunity to do your research over the weekend and understand what this is and what the benefits are of it, you'll find yourself in August and September kicking yourself. So the aim of the channel is always to bring you the information, relevant, up-to-date information in 10 to 12 minutes. And one of the things that I'm telling you to do is go do some research on Zilliqa, because if you do as much research as I've done on it, it is awesome. So Zilliqa, Ethereum, and Solana are set to soar in the second half of 2021. And what makes it really exciting from an investor point of view is that 2021 has been an interesting year. We kicked off with massive momentum between January and April. It was euphoria, and then we crashed and burned throughout the next three and a half months, and now we're about to kick off again. And what goes down must come up, because blockchain is here to stay, and a company like Zilliqa is set to be one of the best. Now, and this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm predicting a top 20. And you know where it is right now. Top 20 for Zilliqa in 2021. That is what I believe is achievable. Now, Zilliqa has the potential to surpass its previous all-time high by at least 5 times. This was an article released about 9 days ago, speaking about what will it take for Zilliqa to surpass its previous all-time high, and why do we believe that it is going to happen? So if you haven't heard of Zilliqa, you really need to do the research on it. In the world of now 10,000 cryptocurrency, most of which are junk, edged on the gamblers hoping for a tweet by a celebrity to bring 700% gain, Zilliqa and the team have been around working on projects since 2017. And other projects that have failed to gain traction, while Zilliqa has, really taken off. Now, what does give Zilliqa its prominence? As an outlooker, various on projects, there is one that stands out, Zilliqa, and it's the ability to deliver the most basic with proof of stake, like sharding in, that there is really one of the main things. So what is important about it? It's, in itself is the answer to speed transactions. So on the blockchain, you don't want your transactions to take a long time. And so that's why the sharding is going to be really cool. So from a chart point of view, when we look at this, here, we're doing fine, right? I mean, from the previous to now. But what's really fascinating is that when we do hit these levels, the next phase is generally, way bigger. So the momentum that we're about to receive is going to be really exciting. Not to mention that the Zilliqa bridge, we can't wait until it goes live, because it looks absolutely beautiful. Like the graphics, the way that it's going to behave is really exciting to see. Now, HG Exchange is powered by Zilliqa and is allowed to list and trade both digital and non-digital capital market products. So this particular exchange is now live on the Zilliqa network. So it uses the Zilliqa blockchain to be live out there on the market. And so we'll be looking into this more. But it's essentially approval unleashes a private exchange HGX. I'll be looking into this more. Who is HGX and what that does and how it works. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that. I do want to take the time now throughout this video to go over GSX and their current competition that they got going on. Now, first things first, make sure that you do follow them on Twitter. Make sure that you follow them on all the social channels, because there is a chance at the moment to win $5,000 worth of GSX Platinum. All you have to do to enter is have $50 worth of GSX, which equals 1 ticket, and the deadline is the 20th of July. So anyone who purchases more than $50 worth of GSX token gets 1 ticket into the massive competition, which is the largest competition in the world when it comes to cryptocurrency. And if you do it before July 20, you actually you are in the running to win $5,000 worth of GSX. So very, very, very cool to see that occur. But follow the social channels, because on the social channels, all these competition, all these things are going to be on there. Also, the gsxfintech.com website. On the gsxfintech.com website, they now got a section called influencers. And if you click on the Crypto Serpent on this particular website, you can actually click and purchase GSX, and it will actually take you with my link on it. So it will have it there. I will put a link in the description so you know more about it. But as always, as much as it is the world's largest crypto competition, don't just buy a GSX token just for the sake of a competition. I know that you can just pull $50 and get a ticket, and at the end of the day, only 1 ticket it takes to potentially win. And by the way, if a Crypto Serpent community member wins, please let me know, because it will be the coolest thing ever to have one of you guys win this. But please research GSX. It is on the channel so that you can learn more about it, because it is way more than just a cool competition. Okay, so now let's have a look at the charts and what has been going on and what are some of the indicators that are really, really important to look at. Now, on the Zilliqa charts at the moment, we are sitting at 0.73% down in the last 24 hours. And the MACD is just barely sitting on a bullish trend. We have an RSI that is sitting towards the bottom. And when we look at, from an hourly perspective, we have had some volume come through in the last 2 hours. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on that. But obviously the MACD at the moment, because of that volume, has gone into a bullish segment. Now, when we look at the 4 hour, we are sitting just above the bullish indicator. And on the 12 hour, though, we are sitting still below. So obviously, depending a lot on what Bitcoin does and where we're going at the moment, some people are saying that we're going to go to 30,000. Some people are saying we're going to dip below 30. There are also the rumors of Apple and, the large transaction that they've bought. There's a lot of things going on at the moment with legal clarity and getting legal clarity around cryptocurrency. It is from an indicator point of view, it is maybe perhaps a time where no move is a good move at the moment, but I will definitely keep you updated and posted on that. Let's have a look at some drawings and what they tell us. Okay, so when we look at the charts and when we look at the drawings and, where are some of the critical parts? Like obviously 7.924, going above that. Then we're going to crash the 10 cents mark, go 15 cents, 20 cents, and then 30 cents, right? But after we hit 30 cents and consolidate above 30 cents, then we will be in uncharted territory where we will be building our momentum towards the 70 cents and $1 and beyond. As we go for targets, where can we go? Look, I don't believe that by the 16th of May, 2022, we will be sitting at $5. However, I do believe in finishing the year around $1.30, $1.50, having a consolidation phase and then moving from there. But at the end of the day, it will be uncharted territory. So we will take it a day at a time. We are expecting a little bit more down before we go up. But then once we do go up, there will be some very, very critical levels. Now, if we were to break, and if we were to break down, then we would go down to 4 cents. The next thing would be 2 cents and then 1 cent. Now, we're not going to go anywhere near that. I don't think we're going to. I mean, if we go down this path, I think maybe 5 cents would be probably the maximum that we would go down, and then we would continue to go up. But I wanted to mention it because it is a possibility. Now, I don't believe that we're going to go down as low as 2 cents. If we are going to go down as low as 2 cents, I'll be, reversing the truck in and just literally buying everything that I can possibly buy. And it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just saying at 2 cents, Zilliqa will be the bargain of the year because that's just crazy talk. Long-term longevity, $1.10, $2.50, $6.80, and $20 are all on the horizon in the years to come. I repeat, in the years to come. That's how good Zilliqa is. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you like the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.